Hello and thank you for joining us. Alberta's health minister received a strong vote of confidence from the premier today amidst allegations of government interference into Alberta health services. In her first full news conference since the allegations surfaced, Danielle Smith did announce some small changes to AHS and its procurement practices, but questions still remain around exactly what happened. Here's Tim Brooke.
Consider it a doubling down.
I was not involved in these procurement decisions.
Claims that have been made against me are false.
A week after a lawsuit filed by the former head of AHS alleged corruption and pricey favors for government friends, the premier says she sees no proof of wrongdoing.
We have a number of allegations made in the context of a demand letter for $1.7 million. I think we have to remember that context, and we have yet to see the minister's statement of defense.
Wednesday, a partial explanation. Adriana LaGrange says she knew of concerns over certain surgical contracts, but didn't tell the premier.
I need something substantive. My understanding is that everyone is innocent unless proven guilty.
Still, some health workers, the opposition, and at least one cabinet minister want LaGrange pushed out of her role. But the premier and many others seem content.
It's a tough job, and anytime you're making change, you're going to have some people that don't like it.
Well, the allegations are serious allegations. We take them seriously, and we'll be looking forward to seeing how the investigations turn out.
Changes are coming. There'll be a shuffling of deputy ministers, a new AHS boss, and a review into AHS procurement practices. But we don't yet know who will conduct that review, and there are still no plans for a public inquiry.
What does that mean? What's the independent reviewer going to be? Is it going to be a judicial body that can compel testimony, get around NDAs?
And despite repeated allegations of government interference in the lawsuits, there was limited talk of that here.
This was all an internal AHS matter. And so as issues were raised by the AHS CEO, Minister LaGrange was encouraging to find out if there was any wrongdoing.
This is fairly typical of this government to scapegoat AHS when there are issues and not to always take a long, hard look into their own role.
None of the lawsuit's allegations have been proven in court.
And Tim joins us from McDougall Centre tonight, where the premier and the health minister spoke today. Tim, critics are still unsatisfied.
Well, the Alberta NDP called today's press conference, Tara, a masterclass in gaslighting. Opposition leader Naheed Nenshi says Albertans should still be very concerned about some of these private surgical contracts, and that he finds it frankly ridiculous that no public inquiry has been ordered quite yet. Tara, he makes the argument that it'll be pretty tough for many of his constituents to trust the rest of the overhauling of Alberta Health Services if it's Adriana LaGrange steering the ship.
Okay, Tim Brooke reporting tonight. Tim, thank you.